Hi, what's up, everybody? This is Zach over here at 800% Elite Auto. I'm getting the day wrapped up. It's Thursday this week, so we're gonna finish with 3 today. Yeah, we're getting 3 out today. That puts us at 14 for the week. With that, and we're 10 short of our weekly record of 24 that we just set last week. We are going into our Sabbath week. We have one more week to work, and then everybody's gonna get to enjoy their week off, which I'm really excited about. Not just for myself, but like for the team, right? Like everybody, we've been after it for 6 weeks. We're almost 5 now. When we get to the Sabbath, we'll be working hard for 6 weeks, really getting after it for 6 weeks, and really making this thing turn. Super proud of the effort and everything that everybody's put into this. Like, we came into this first day, one bank. We had the cars on the lot, but we didn't have anybody to finance them with. We had one bank. We had no processes in place, really. Like, we were working on them, but we just opened. A lot of our employees and staff and team members, like a lot of our players, were working other places. Like, they left other dealerships to come here and work with us. So like, we opened on that Monday, August 5th. Like, these people were working until that Friday. That was a Monday. These people were working at their other jobs Friday, some on Saturday. So there wasn't a whole lot of time to like really put our processes together and get them out to everybody. So we've been implementing processes and training on processes and training on social media and everything. Like, we really haven't even gotten into the nuts and bolts of like negotiating and working a car deal. We're still talking about like organic marketing and things like that. We've done a little role playing and stuff. Our individual team meetings, or we're talking about role play and those type things. But as a whole, like a whole unit, like we're talking about marketing and how we can get more people in the door. Those are the things that we've been talking about. We have our Saturday tailgate that we're doing for UK football. Our barber shop right over here, it's going to be open soon. We're just waiting on that inspection of the plumbing inspection part. So we're waiting on that. Hopefully we can get that done. We did order their banner today, which is, I'm freaking excited. It's going to go up on the wall in between the mirrors. Let me see if you can see it from right here. Yeah, kinda. You can see one of them. It's a mirror there, but their banner is going to go. Their banner is going to go in between their mirrors. It's going to be awesome. They're going to be here. We were talking. It's not set in stone yet, but they're going to be here on like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for walk-ins. For people to just come by and get a cut, or maybe we work in the car deal or whatever. Just whatever we can do to bring more people into the dealership. Having Food Truck Friday tomorrow. Really excited about that. So if you're in the Lexington area and we're having a chicken food truck, and then we're also going to have someone coming by like Kona Ice and stuff. Tomorrow it's supposed to be up close to 90 again. So we're kind of at the end of our hot heat period here in Lexington, in Kentucky. So call coming in. We're really working towards the fall. So tomorrow is going to be close to 90, so we got a Kona Ice truck coming in. Temperature's kind of dropping on Saturday, which we've had air conditioner in here, so it's been a lot better. But as we head into that, like football's kicking off, so our tailgates are going to be starting to kick off and be really fun. We're also having a competition with another dealer out of Pennsylvania, I want to say. I could be wrong, man. I'm sorry if I am. But it's Easy Auto, and we are having a competition on who can sell the highest percentage of the inventory that they started the month with. So we're getting after it. Yes, we're closing for a week, but we're still going to win this. And the losing dealership has to buy the other dealership lunch. So I'm really, really excited about that. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, little competition, gamifying it, right? Making it exciting. It's one of the things, Glenn talks about in 800% Club, is gamifying everything, making it fun and exciting for everybody. So, I love that we're, teaming up or going head to head, I guess you could say, with another dealership. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about that. You can just create some Facebook, posts and social media things going back and forth at each other. I'm excited about that. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch that play out and see how it goes. So I'm really excited about that. Today was the last day that we got to have Blaine from AutoFind here. He's been absolutely fantastic. He's been wonderful to work with. He showed us the ins and outs of AutoFi. There's some people on our team that we have to spend a little more one-on-one time with. Maybe they their heads just wrapped around the old way of doing things, or they're just the computer part. Because like AutoFi, even the first proposal, like it's done on the computer, right? It's all digital. We can send a link to a customer and they can see us play with the deal and do things in real time. They can play with the deal and we can see them doing that in real time. It's a really awesome tool, and the last 2 weeks training with Blaine has been nothing short of amazing when it comes to that. So that's also been quite a bit of fun. Our service department, we had some awesome news today. I'm really excited about this. We're gonna have someone coming in on Monday to put 2 of our 4 lifts in, and then the following week to put our other 2 lifts in. So we're really gonna be able to ramp up our service department. But those guys back there have been, and girls, I mean, Christy's back there too, been doing an amazing job. Like, everything we've built is 9 cars a day. We need to sell 9 cars a day. So we need to service 9 cars a day. We need to detail 9 cars a day. We need to sell 9 cars a day. We need to acquire 9 cars a day. That's the only way this thing goes around. And like, they have 1 lift back there and they're doing stuff like they're doing 9-10 cars a day already. Like, wow, 9-10 cars a day, 1 lift. Absolutely amazing. So I'm really excited for them to get their lifts. Maybe we can start doing customer pay stuff, sooner than we thought we would. And I'm really excited about that. That's going to be amazing too. Get those guys back there, really all the necessary tools they need to be successful. They're already knocking it out of the park. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be fantastic. As far as other updates go, I'm sure Glenn's mentioned our skunk and dunks, which is absolutely awesome. I love the skunk and dunks. We're really going to focus on acquisition. Dealers talk about it. We need to buy more cars off the street. We need to buy more cars off the street. Yeah, we do need to buy more cars off the street, but what are you doing to help yourself buy more cars off the street? We did a Zoom today with Danny from VinQ, and I'm telling you, man, like, this buying center that we're going to put together is going to be top notch. I'm really, really, really excited about it. He gave us some homework to work on this week, but our mascot's going to be a skunk, baby, skunk and dunks. I'm excited. We all wear dunks, so we're going to put a skunk and some dunks. Excited about that. There's going to be a lot that we roll out with that. There's a lot of cool marketing ideas we're throwing around. I'm really excited about that. One thing in the area that we are, I remember growing up as a kid, like, I would hear radio advertisements and stuff from dealers, and one of them would always advertise cash for clunkers. And I was like, Glenn, like, these people advertise cash for clunkers. Let's advertise cash for skunkers. And so I think it's pretty neat. I think it's going to be really cool. I'm excited about it. So minus that, there's not a whole lot more to update on. From my end, from inside the dealership, our first round of podcasts, got recorded last week. Everything went fantastic. The energy was good in here while it was going on. But things are starting to roll. Capital One, we're finally fully live with Capital One, which is phenomenal. I'm really excited about that program, dealer partner program. If you don't know a whole lot about the Cap One dealer partner program, I suggest you find out. It's an amazing program that I'm really excited to be a part of and partner with them on. So past that, that'd be the update for the day from me. Appreciate you all watching, and as always, keep on watching it. We're going to continue to grow this place, and I'm really excited to share our journey with everybody. I can't wait 10 years from now, my kids be watching this docuseries when they walk in our dealership, and it's even way more different than it is now. And they'll be able to watch this, so I'm really excited about that. That's going to be amazing and be really cool. So we got a lot of things going on here. Stay tuned, keep watching us grow. Reach out to us if you have any questions. I'm excited to watch all the people that watch this docuseries grow too. It's amazing. It's really amazing. It's really amazing. So everyone have a great day.
Joe Bryant.
Yes.
What's up, man? How are you?
Good.
This is YouTube behind the scenes making of a dealership. The making of the 800% dealership. A dealership that we started from scratch. And we have been documenting behind the scenes every day from the moment we got the keys. You remember all the different things we had to do?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, kinda. You don't remember all the things we had to do at the dealership? Do you remember any of the things we had to do?
Yes.
Like what?
Hire people.
Yeah, we had to hire people. What else?
Build.
What did we have to build?
Kids Corner. The offices.
Yeah. Kids Corner, offices, what else? So we got a little call there in the middle of the thing that I tried to like deny, and this wonderful iPhone of mine decided to shut down the video anyway. So we were talking about the different things we did. What else did we have to do in there?
We had to take down a lot of stuff in the corners because they have random like stuff there.
Yeah, for sure.
Had to clean up the back, had to fix the floors, the ceiling.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot. So we've been documenting that right here on YouTube. If you like, subscribe, those types of things. We're going to continue to document moving forward. We're getting ready to drop Joel Man off for soccer practice. This is the I Am Third League, right? Yeah. So same team as a couple of days ago, but just different field for practice.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is the team you're playing goalie, which we need to get you some goalie gloves still, right?
Mom got Cash's mom to bring me some. I have some now.
But are you cool with those? Like, are they good? They fit? You don't need...
Yeah, they're actually tight, so that's good.
And you like them tight?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think of this whole thing, Joel? We didn't have a dealership like 3 months ago. I come home, I'm like, we might be... How did that... Tell us that story from your perspective.
I basically didn't know about it till you brought us there that one time.
Right.
And there was still 2 little cars in there.
Yeah, 2 cars in the showroom. Yeah.
Yeah, and now it's all being put together. I'm going down there often, which is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about it, though? What do you think about our family owning a car dealership?
It's cool because it's just cool.
Yeah? Why is it cool?
It's just fun to have a place to go down to whenever, well, not whenever, but like a place that your dad owns.
Right.
And it's just...
I like how they call you Mr. Lundy. Do you like that?
Yeah.
No, you don't like it?
It's kind of weird. But
it was the first time they say Mr. Lundy, and I'm thinking they're talking to me, but they're talking to you. And it like kind of hit me. It was like, oh yeah, he is Mr. Lundy, right? Like, you are Mr. Lundy in the making, you know? I think it's kind of cool. It feels weird.
yeah.
Yeah, I bet it does. At 12 years old, getting called Mr. Well, what do you think? You think it's coming along good, great, bad, could be better? What do you think?
I think it's coming along good.
Yeah?
Yeah. The energy's really good.
Yeah, what do you think of the team? What do you think the team we have?
They're really nice and fun to be around.
Yeah. Who's your favorites? Do you have any favorites?
No.
That's not true. Look, I can see it on your face. Who's your favorites?
Probably the guys down at service because I hang out there a lot.
Yeah, what are you doing down there? I've noticed you've been down there a lot.
Just hanging out.
Are you learning things down there, or what are you doing down there?
Yeah.
Like, what are you learning?
They taught me how to... Jaden needed my help switching the tire. They taught me how to check the grip on a tire. They taught me how to check the brakes on a tire, on a car.
I had no idea you were doing that. They taught you how to check brakes?
Yeah.
They had you help change tires?
Mm-hmm.
And they taught you how to tread depth?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about cleaning cars? Did they teach you anything about cleaning cars? No, just working on cars.
Yeah.
And so those are your favorite. Who's your favorite one in service?
There's like a few people.
Like who?
Like Jaden,
Wyatt, Will. Those are your guys?
Yeah.
Those are your dudes? Yeah, cool. All right, man. Well, I'll let you go to soccer practice. Thanks for being on camera, even though I know you don't enjoy it. I appreciate you taking one for the team.
Thanks for driving me here.
Yeah, you bet. Love you, bud.
Love you too.
All right.
Oh.
Have a good practice.
Okay. See ya.
See you, buddy. You don't need that soccer bag? Joel, you don't need your soccer bag for anything? Alright. Oh, here he comes. He's coming back. You don't need the soccer bag for anything? Need those?
Yeah.
Alright. See ya. He's a good kid. Updates. So, sold 4 cars yesterday, which is great. Today, there is 2 so far, and they're hoping to get a 3rd. Which is pretty awesome, because it's like, I think it was 4 or 5 on Monday. Is that right? Yeah, 5 on Monday. It was 11 coming into today, and today's Thursday. So it was like 5, 2, or 5, 3, 5, 2, 4. 5, 2, 4, and if today is 3, then 5, 2, 4, 3, 9, 11, 14. That would be 14 going into the weekend, which outside of last week, 14 is more than any other week, and they're only 4 days in. So put them in a great position to break last week's record. And you know, that's 3 cars a day on average, 4 cars a day, which 3 cars a day on average puts you at 36, 72, 82, 92, 02, 108. 3 cars a day is like 108 cars every 6 weeks, which is about average in the United States of America. 3 used cars a day is like your average franchise. Well, sorry. 3 used cars a day would be like your average franchise dealer's new and used cars combined. Let's put it that way. So great. I feel like that's a great place to be 5 weeks in. Also updates, had a great meeting with Danny from VinQ. Danny is just a brilliant human being, and we are going to be putting together our buying center, putting ourselves in a position to acquire used vehicles from consumers in a very efficient manner, creating an amazing experience for the customers, as well as an incredible experience for all of our staff, so like all of our team. And so Danny has been kind enough to invest an hour a week over the next few weeks putting that together. So me and Corey, Zach Banks, Brian Gaines, that's going to be our baby. And that's where like Sid comes in, right? If you don't know who Sid is the skunk in Dunks that we talked about in yesterday's episode. You might be like, skunk and Dunks? What the heck are you talking about? You're going to have to go back to yesterday's episode because I'm not going through it all again. But I can tell you that we just happened to stumble on something amazing. And my creativity has just exploded around it. Super fun. So we had that meeting with him, which was great. Also, today was the last day that AutoFi was in the building. Blaine did a phenomenal job with the team. They absolutely love the AutoFi tool. AutoFi is a tool that lets you as a consumer or my salesperson that's sitting with somebody who's wanting to buy a car, they can literally just do the deal right there at the desk, or they can do the deal on the website. They put in their information, it automatically sends to the bank, and within 3 seconds you get an approval. And it shows you, here's your interest rate, here's the term, here's like, it's instant. And it doesn't even pull your credit like it does a soft pull, but it gives you instant approval right there. and you can literally work your deal. So running back and forth to the sale, let me go ask my sales manager. I'll come back. How much is it? What will the payment be with $2,000 down? Oh, let me go ask my sales manager. Well, can I get, does the approval, does the approval still work? With $500 down, well, let's plug it in, right? Like, it's a real time, real life, dead accurate, straight from the information, straight from the bank tool that allows you to work your deal online or work your deal in the dealership the exact same way. Team's super excited about it. We're super excited about it. So Blaine's been in the last couple of days training with everybody on that, and just did a phenomenal job. He's just done an absolutely phenomenal job. And so AutoFi is installed. Capital One Navigator, our pre-approval navigator, Pierce came in today on that, and our test leads are coming through. What that is across America, like 80 million people get Capital One pre-approvals to buy cars. They can, I have a Capital One account. I want to get approved for a car. I put in my information. I get approved. I print it out. I take it to the dealer. Here's my approval from Cap One, and I buy a car. And so anytime somebody does that, Capital One will recommend and say, hey, yo, you just got your approval, and we highly recommend that you go to 800% Elite Auto, 1209 East New Circle Road. So that was good. Also working directly, like really closely with Josh Judy to figure out, how do we tell the story of 800% the right way. If any of you are thinking about building a business or currently building a business, you may understand, really getting down your marketing message super, super clear. They try to make it seem easy, but it's not. Nike nailed it with just do it, not because their slogan was just do it, but because the way they were able to tell a story and weave a story over decades on decades on decades. Before they were Nike, you're like, what's your slogan? You're like, just do it. They're like, what do you mean just do it? You're like, no, you just do it. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't become a thing until they really built a story and a brand around it. And that's something we're focusing on, is how do we really tell that story? How do we really develop this brand so that we can reach more people, make a bigger impact, and leave a bigger legacy, So worked with Josh Judy a little bit on that today. We had our in-store on the consulting side, so every Thursday on the consulting side, everybody's all hands on deck. And I gotta tell you, super impressed with the team of people that I have around me. Sam and Evan and Dylan, these guys are doing a phenomenal job serving dealers all across the United States of America. And then Jessica and Casey and Brandon are really just stepping up, going above and beyond, stepping in wherever needed, filling all the holes, on top of doing all the things that they need to do to be successful in their different roles and positions. And then Casey's expanding outside of that, creating a whole new arm to our company, which is phenomenal. James and Nick have really just been digging in and figuring out the tools that we're using and the AI technology, and Dylan's been jumping in on that too, which has been phenomenal. It's just a great team all the way around. And like I said, Josh Judy really helping build out the brand. So, between Nick and James and Casey and Brandon and Jessica and Sam and Evan and Dylan. Did I miss anybody? And Josh Judy. I'm just surrounded by incredible people, and I can't encourage you enough. Like, get around the right people that are driven, people that are motivated, people that will have tough conversations with you, people that will push you to be better, people that will lift you up, encourage you, celebrate you, and at the same time, I always say to be kind is to be clear. And if you're going to err on one side or the other, err on the side of clear, right? Get around people who will be kind enough to be clear with you. I had some conversations with some of the guys earlier about different people within both organizations. And, at one point they were like, hey, this was kind of being said, or I don't want to tell you. I'm like, what are you talking about, man? Like, we got to be clear with each other all the time. No hard feelings. Nothing. Nobody gets hurt, right? Like, everybody's got thick skin. And so we've had those conversations. And another conversation we had today that was really interesting too is it's like, all right, we're rolling up on, you know, the end of the first 6 weeks. This is really a trial season. Some people thrive under an environment with no schedule and having freedom, and they're self-disciplined and they really get in there and get it. And then there's others that just don't. They don't thrive in that situation. They thrive better when there's structure. Hey, 2 yawns. Bro, it's 6:30. I've only been up 14 hours. I should not be yawning like that. I ate a little earlier. It's got to be a water thing. Must not have enough water. I know that sounds weird, but if I start to get dehydrated, and I don't even have any water, but I do have Gatorade. If I start to get dehydrated, I get tired. So anyways, you know, this first 6 weeks that's where we've been trying to like figure out, you know, who's the hammers, who's the hitters, who's going to step up, who's going to be able to thrive in this very unique environment. At our dealership, closing, you know, we're shutting down every 7 weeks. Nobody has a schedule. We're building it to sell 324 cars every 6 weeks. 9 cars a day. I mean, you're playing in the big leagues. You're playing in the big leagues with 800%. And so not everyone, you know, and not even everyone wants to. Sometimes they might think they want to, but then they realize they don't want to, right? And so I think it'll be really interesting over the next few weeks. My guess is there will probably be some people that decide, or some people that put themselves in a position where they won't be a part of the team 3-4 weeks from now, or when we get back from Sabbath week. I'm just being honest. I'm just guessing that will likely be the case, because I've seen it, man. We've brought people on the consulting side. We've brought people into this environment, and they're like really successful hitters in other environments. We bring them into this environment, and they can't cut it. It's too free. There's too much flexibility, too much freedom, not enough self-discipline, not enough. And it's nothing against them as a person, right? I was talking to Evan. I said, Evan, imagine you have a lion in a cage in a zoo, and it's getting fed every day, same time. They feed it for years. Then you take that lion and put it in the jungle, and you're like, see you later. You're on your own. Figure it out. Well, it's going to take a while for that lion to adjust, or that lion's going to starve. But either way, it doesn't mean that it's not a lion. It's still a lion. It's just been conditioned a certain way. And whether it's able to respond in a new environment or not has nothing to do with what that lion is. Like, it's still a lion, just everything to do with where it came from, the environment it's in now, and how it reacts to that. And so we have a lot of people that would come into the consulting side, came from an environment where they were getting fed and they crushed it, right? Then they come into our environment where you have to really go out there and put in the work. You gotta hunt, per se, right? To be successful. And it's like, oh, wait a minute. Nobody's bringing me food at a certain time. I can roam anywhere. I can go left, I can go right, I can go forward, I can go back, I can go up, I can go down. I don't know what to do. And even with good training and good instruction, sometimes it takes too long to make that adjustment. So I think it'll be very interesting in the next couple of weeks to see which lions, because they're all lions, but which lions are not able to adjust and ultimately will not continue on this journey with us. Hopefully I'm wrong, but so far my experience has been that in the consulting side, and so I'm interested to see if that'll be the truth on the dealership side or not. Love every single member that we have on the team, so would hate to see that happen, but we'll find out soon. Money talks, baby, money talks. So we'll find out soon. That's about it for updates. I'm gonna go. So I picked Savannah up at 4 at a church on the other side of town, all the way off of Tate's Creek. Then I picked her there. Then I took her back there and dropped her off at 5:30 at Tate's Creek. Then I came here and dropped Joel off at soccer, Richmond Road. Now I have to go back and get Savannah from wherever that is, Tate's Creek. And then I got to come back. I get to come back and pick up my son when he's done with soccer. So drop off, or pick up, drop off, pick up. 3 pickups, 2 drop-offs, all within 2 hours. Crazy. So I'm going to get back to that. But thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe. If you got any questions, comments, whatever, drop them below. See ya.
All right, everybody. Just want to hop back on here real quick today. I'm here with Blaine from Automotive, as you can see. Blaine's been here for the last 2 weeks helping us with the Automotive system, and I must say that I'm like super thoroughly impressed with it. As I was mentioning in my other video that I recorded, like it's awesome. I'm really excited for our team to implement this. Blaine, I'm just curious, what's like the biggest #1 improvement that you see in dealers that really use your system? I know you like see dealers that get excited about it and you go in and teach them, and like then it just kind of falls off. Like you see it happen over and over and over again. So when someone really uses your system and implements what you go in and teach, what's the #1 thing you see an improvement in?
No, honestly, Zach, #1 thing is speed, right? Everyone's talking about, what happens with deals. Time kills deals. And at the end of the day, we find that your sales associates, your sales managers, everything is so much faster with Autofi. You get those customers that are still absolutely super excited about that car, and you present those numbers right up front. It's an instant yes. They're super excited, super happy. But not only that, those sales associates and those sales managers also have it way easier because the customer's happy, right? They're not running back over to a frustrated customer, someone sitting there on their cell phone, someone out, completely disinterested in what's going on in a dealer. They still have a customer that's super happy, and at the end of the day, that customer is ecstatic with how much control they have over that process.
And I love that you talk about the control, because that's my favorite part of Autofi, is I can literally look at a customer and say, hey, we're tailoring this experience for you. Like you're 100% in control of your deal. You pick what bank you want to go with, you pick what term you want to go with, you pick what like service contract you want, you pick where you want to invest your money. Yep. And I think that that's huge. I think that's really important. So greatly appreciate you being here. One other question I have for you though, is this dealership, it's a different vibe than any other dealer, right?
For sure.
Super different vibe. So what are your thoughts on like what we're trying to do here with how we did our inventory with, black, white, silver, 15 and 35,000, and then just the vibe in the dealership as a whole?
Listen, I said this time and time again, Zach, is the biggest difference about this store. I walked in here, every single person is happy to be here. And that proves that immediately to those customers that are walking into this store, not only are the sales associates happy, the sales managers happy, but it makes that customer happy and that vibe. You have Xbox right on the side here for the kids. Yep. There's no cars in the showroom. That way, when a customer comes in, it feels comfortable. They feel home. They don't feel like they're walking into a car dealer. They feel like they're walking into a sports event, something that's just fun and exciting for them. So
yeah, that's awesome.
It's cool.
That's awesome. That's what he was going for. Even when we didn't have air conditioner, it was fun, right?
Well, I mean, that was a little tough. I don't think I've ever taken so many showers in my life.
I know, it was rough. But it's cooler in here now, so cool. Awesome, Blaine. We appreciate you, sir. It's
Thanks,
been
dude.
fun.
Absolutely.
Thanks. Look forward to having you here again.
Sounds great.